I've been investing in real estate for about 15, 16 years. I first started in real estate actually when my family and I were buying the property in Torrance. This was one of the first real estate properties that we came across. Obviously, this was right after the recession in 2009. So we got a really good deal on the property, and we were moving from a condominium to a house, and the condominium was also, of course, leased. We didn't own the condominium. It was a great way of us actually getting more space and more freedom from an apartment setting and moving into a bigger home that we could live in comfortably. The experience I had with Rahul Bhai and Surbhi Bhabi is that the property that we bought was in Northridge, and honestly that property turned out to be a diamond in a haystack. And the reason I call it a diamond is because it's now operating as a business. So the idea was to buy the property, a real estate house for a single family, was to live in it, right? But not only did we end up using the property to live in, but we also ended up using that property for running a business as well. And I think that Rahul Bhai was on top of his game at the time. He was very quick to act with paperwork. He was very quick to act on negotiating a fair price with the owner. And at that time, that property was on the market for 115 or 130 days. And the seller's agent was a bootleg agent who actually just was dealing with a small commission, so he didn't really care about the seller's best interest. He only cared about selling the property, so it's no longer his headache anymore. But that was good for us, and Rahul Bhai helped identify that, and he got us a really good deal. So we're very pleased with that property and that deal and his work. One satisfaction that I did receive from the deal in Northridge was that Rahul Bhai didn't act as an agent, he acted like a bigger brother. He not only helped us purchase this property, but when I say Rahul Bhai, I mean like brother, right? And why I say that is because even after we bought the property, we were very new homeowners, and we kind of could not navigate too quickly because my family and I were just so busy with so many other things in life and other priorities, that it was very difficult to, first of all, find a good handyman, a reliable labor. So we reached out to Rahul Bhai many times, and even today I'll call him up and ask him, for example, who I should hire to do my other house's landscaping, for example. So we've been in touch with Rahul Bhai for many years up until now, ever since we made that first purchase in Northridge. So I'm very happy that at any time you need Rahul Bhai, you pick up the phone, you call him, and he's going to answer no matter what, and he's going to try to help you, even though he might not have experience in it, but he'll find the right person that might have the proper domain experience in that field. I couldn't believe it when Rahul Bhai called me up. He's like, hey, guess what? I was able to have the property seller or the property owner agree to 2.23 deal, which is actually a lot less than what they were asking for, which is 2.5. And not only then, he actually further negotiated more aggressively than I would have probably done this, to reduce the price even more for needed repairs on the property and other changes that needed to be done in order to get the property into a selling condition, right? So Rahul Bhai has your back at all times. I think dealing with Rahul Bhai, you can trust the fact that he's always has your best interest for anything. He is able to get you the deal and even more than just that deal in a transaction. So I believe him. I really recommend working with Rahul Bhai. I think that just sitting in an office space, or even over some coffee, you'll understand the type of energy he brings to the table. He'll not only understand your goal of buying real estate and what you hope on, what you intend to do with that property, but he'll actually help you find the deal and make it happen, which a lot of the times if you sit with agents You tell them all this and that, and then they tell you, okay, well, keep an eye out for a property that you're interested in, but you never hear from them because guess what? They probably not understand what you want, or they send you listings that completely don't match your personality or the type of real estate you're actually looking for. That's not the case with Rahul. It's completely different, and that you can determine that in just a single meeting with him.